Okay, so last class we discussed about permission set, how to create permission set, how to assign to the user, how to assign permission set to the user, how to enable the permission, why go for the permission set. So those things we discussed yesterday. Anyone having any doubts before going to take next class? Start. So the next concept is permission set group. Permission set group. So what is difference between permission set and permission set group? See example, suppose I have created permission sets called sales 1, sales 2, sales 3 and sales 4. There is a 4 permission sets I have created. Okay, so below are the permission sets. How many permission sets I have created? 4. Okay, just example I'm going to explain. So what is the requirement is, business requirement is, so whenever create sales user in Salesforce, assign above permission sets by default. Above permission sets by default. Okay, so like this. This is the requirement. Suppose any user is belongs to sales user, how we are going to check whether sales user means maybe some properties like based on profile or based on user role, we can get to know that user is nothing but a sales user. Otherwise users are clearly mentioned that can you create a sales user in Salesforce, something like that. Okay, how we can differentiate whether user is sales user or service user is, there is a many properties we have. Based on profile we can differentiate whether user is a sales user or maybe different type of user, or based on role as well. Okay, maybe they're going to create some check boxes in user level, sales user, service user, marketing user. If the application is using for all the domains, then maybe they're going to maintain some check boxes as well. That is different one. Okay, but if you create any sales permission set to the user, when you are assigning these 4 permission sets, then only user is going to do the activities based on what permissions they're getting from the permission set. If suppose if you miss any one of the permission set, suppose if you miss any one of the permission set, then that user is not able to perform those permissions. So then maybe it will impact to the business. So then instead of assigning one by one to the user, is there any creating to the group permission set store into the one place and we can assign in one shot? Instead of assigning multiple times, instead of assigning each and every permission set one by one, is there any possibility to assign the permission set in user directly in one go? So how we are going to assign? Is there any possibility to store this permission set in a group and we can assign that group to the user? So is there any possibility means? Yes, we have a possibility. That is something like permission set group. Okay, so we can store this group of permission set in one place and we can assign that group to the user, which user it is required. So that what will happen? So in case whenever assigning the permission set, the advantage to create a group means to assign the group to assign the permission set in single shot. That is the one advantage. Instead of assigning one by one, group of permission set at a time we can assign in one time. That is one advantage. And the second advantage for permission set group is, suppose if you assign instead of permission set group, you can use permission set. If any one of the permission set is missing, it will impact to the business. So those kind of issues we can avoid by using group. So that group, it is no need to miss any. So instead of missing one by one any permission set, we can assign all the permission set without any issues to the user. Okay, so that is the advantage for permission set group. In real time, what are the scenarios means? This is the one of the scenario. Suppose we have one more permission set called service related permission set. Maybe these users are belongs to service users. Maybe we are created service user 2, service user 3. There is a three permission sets. Okay, so say assign the above service related permission set. Okay, this is how people are asking in real time. Okay, simply why go for the permission set group means, in case any users are required default permission set, as soon as a user is created more than one permission set, then we can create a group and we can store all the permission set what it is required by default, and we can assign to the user. So these are the examples to go with the permission set group. Let's see practically. Okay, right. By using permission set group, by using permission set group, we can assign, we can assign same set of permission sets, same set of permission sets to the users instead of assign one by one. Okay, one by one. So this is the advantage for permission set group. Okay, so take that example. Suppose before going to discuss about example, I'm going to log in with the user, login.salesforce.com. Just click on enter the password. So yesterday I have created permission set called account permissions. Now what I'm going to do, if you go to sales application, if you go to accounts, yesterday I have created account related permissions using permission set. That is something like account number and annual revenue. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the manager IT profile. Just example I'm going to explain. Go to the manager IT profile, enter, click on edit. Now click on edit. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to disable opportunities in profile level. Okay, if you check with opportunities, where opportunities are available, so here it is available. I'm going to disable opportunity objects. Okay, opportunity object. If you are disable opportunity object, what happened? So that opportunity tab itself, it is not visible. Why? Because object level permissions we are going to disable. Let's see. Click on save now. Save. See, suppose I have created, I have created the profile and I have disabled opportunity permissions to the manager IT profile. Now go to the user. Now refresh. That opportunity tab is not visible to the user. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create permission set now. Okay, just example I'm going to explain. Click on new permission set. I'm going to enable opportunity object permissions. Okay, just click on object level permissions, click on save now. Once it is saved, so how to enable the permission, which permissions I have enabled? I'm going to enable object level permissions. Just click on object settings. Now go to opportunity, search with opportunity, enter. Here it is there, opportunities. Click on opportunities. Now click on edit. Now I'm going to enable only read and create, edit, delete permission. Okay, I'm not going to enable view all, modify all permissions to the user. I'm going to enable only for read, create, edit, delete basic level of permission. Field level permission you can ignore. Why? Because already profile level it is enabled. Click on save now. Now, instead of assigning this permission set to the user, what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the permission. So go to the manager SAM. Yesterday I have created one permission set, right? That is account object permission. Click on edit and we can remove that permission. Now save. Go to the user level. Now refresh the user. See, account number access is not there, and also annual revenue field also not visible to the user, and also opportunity object also it is not visible. Now how many permission sets we have? Now two permission sets I have. One is account object permission set and another one is opportunity permission set. If you go to permission set, See here, account object permission set is 1, and also I have created opportunity related permission set. Now instead of assigning these two permission set one by one, what I need to do, I will create a permission set group and I'm going to assign to the user. What is the scenario? Create below permission sets. You can enable what type of permissions it is required. You can enable permission sets and assign to manager SAM user. Okay, manager SAM user. What is the permission sets here? So one is account object permission, account object permissions, and one more is opportunity object permissions. Okay, so now what we need to do, first step is create a permission set group. Permission set group. How to create permission set group? Setup, administer, under administer, manage users, under manage users, permission set group, permission set group. Okay, and click on new button, new button. So permission set name is, we can use sales permissions. Okay, I'm going to use just sales related permissions. Anyway, account and object related opportunity is related to sales cloud, we can use sales related permission. Go to the setup. Under setup there is administer, under administer we have manage users, and go to permission set group. It will take some time, I don't know. Again click on, okay, anyway it is enabled. Now see, this is the permission set group page. Click on new permission set group here. Click on new enter the permission set group name. I'm going to use sales permissions. Sales permissions. Okay. Click on save now. Once it is saved, see there is a option called the second option. Even the one more advantage for permission set group, we can assign the permissions. We can assign the permissions as well. Not only we can group the permission sets, and also we can enable permissions to the user. Okay, so if you want to enable any extra permissions or additional permissions into the group, we can enable as well. That also it is possible. Now go to these permission sets. Here we have an option called permission set group. Click on this permission set group. Now here add permission set. Okay, so now I'm going to select which permission sets is required. Account object permission and opportunity object permission. Now click on add. Whatever permission set you want to add, we can add here. Click on done now. Now done. How many permission sets added? There is a 2 permission sets added to the user. Okay. Now go to permission set group. See, now this is how we can create a permission set group in Salesforce. Simply go to the permission set group, create a new permission set group, and also we can add which permission sets it is required for the group. We can add it. Okay. And then after adding this permission set group, so what is the next step? How to assign permission set group to the user? Same story, whatever we discussed yesterday. How to assign permission set to the group? There is a 3 ways. Okay, how to assign permission set group to the user? To the user means one is permission set group itself, and the next one is user record, and also using tools. Okay, right. So in permission set group, same story. What is that? Click on manage assignment, and follow the steps. Yesterday already provided. Okay, now go to the manage assignment here. Click on manage assignment. These buttons are common for both permission set and permission set group. Same story. Click on add assignment. So here, if you want to select more than one user, you can select the checkbox all users, or if you want multiple users, you can select like this also. Yesterday someone is asked, right? Now I'm going to use only SAM manager. Click on next, and then same story. If you want to expire, never expire, you can select, or if you want to expire after 1 day or maybe any custom date or few days, do you want to enable this particular permissions, then you can select here. Click on assign now. Once click on assign, the permission set group is user is getting account number permission, annual revenue field access, and also user is able to access opportunity object. So these permissions will get from account object permissions. These permissions it is enabled by using opportunity related permission set. Hope you clear how to create permission set group and how to assign permission set group. Now, if you go to user, just click on this user, directly it will open the user. See, if you go to user, there is related list. We have a button called permission set assignment button. Permission set assignment related list we have. Same story. Click on edit assignment and select which permissions it is required. Okay. So same story how we are discussed yesterday. So that is something like user record. And also same bulk load means already yesterday provided, right? Same object and same user id and permission set group id, we can assign bulk as well. Okay, so open the user record and go to permission set assignment and click on edit assignment, and select permission set group. Okay, so and then save. That's it. So this is how we can assign the permission set group to group but user record level. And assign tools also same, whatever I provided yesterday, same points you can consider here as well. So hope you clear how to create permission set, what is the advantage for permission set, how to store the more than one permission set in group, and how to assign to the user. Any questions, team? Clear? So this is the good future, but still people are not using this future. I don't know why. But in case if you get opportunity to assign similar kind of requirement, maybe you can try to use permission set group. Otherwise, you can try to explain to the customer this is the future is available in Salesforce. We can assign group of permission set if users are required. Same set of permission sets. Same set of permissions means if any more than one user or maybe multiple users are required similar kind of permission set, then what you have to do, you have to enable you have to create a permission set group and store the similar kind of permission set into that group, and we can assign which users are required for same set of permission set. Okay, so that is the advantage for here, right? Clear? Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Clear,
Clear.
sir.
Right. Now muting permission set. Muting permission sets. Okay, muting permissions in permission set group. Okay, this is one more important point. So open the permission set group. Okay, if you go to permission set group, go to the permission set group, open the sales permissions for which we have created now. Now here there is a option called muting permission set in group. What is this muting permission set in group? Means suppose this permission set group is contain multiple permissions are enabled, right? Multiple permissions, like one permission, some permissions are getting from account object related permissions, some permissions are getting from opportunity object related permissions. Now we want to mute for certain permissions, or we want to disable certain permissions to particular permission set. Instead of removing the permission set, is there any possibility to mute that permissions? Example, now user is getting annual revenue permission and account number permission. I want to mute this permission. I want to disable this account number as a edit mode to read only mode. I want to change this edit mode to read only mode. How user is getting edit access for account number? He is getting from permission set. But why we are muting the permission set? Instead of muting, we can disable, or we can remove the permission set that group, right? But that is not a best practice. Suppose that permission set we are enabled 10 to 15 permissions to the user. Suppose only one of the permission only we need to disable. Instead of removing permission set, is there any possibility to mute that permission or disable that permission in that group? Means yes, we have a permission. That is something like muting permission. Just click on muting permission set group. So click on new button. We have to create a user. Sorry, you have to create a permission set muted record and click on save. Now once you created, click on the sales permission muted. Again it is open, same similar kind of permission set, and here go to object settings. Go to object settings. Now click on account object. See here, there is a two buttons are enabled. One is enabled muted, and read access muted, edit access muted. Okay, so what permission we are enabled? If you go to account number, previously we are enabled edit access as well as read access. Now I'm going to muted edit access for the user. Now if you muted this one, so user will get only for read access, and user is not able to get edit access. Let's see whether it is applicable or not. Click on save now. This is how we can mute the permissions, which permissions we are going to disable. Okay, so now it is muted. Let's go to the user, refresh now. See, this user, the edit permission is removed. This is how we can remove the permission. What is the advantage for muting the permissions in the group? Means instead of removing permission set permanently, do you want to disable any permissions what it is getting from the permission set? Then we can disable. Okay, we can disable that particular permissions. Okay, by using muting option. So what is the advantage? So by using this option, we can mute permissions which are not required for the user. Okay, so instead of removing permission set, we can disable few of the permissions using this option. Okay, this one. This is advantage. Okay, and steps you want, I think not required, right? Directly you can go to permission set group and click on that permission set, muting permission set group, and disable. Okay, I think steps are not required. Do you want steps? Right. Now next one is how to change profile view same as permission set view. So this is also a very important point. Sometimes people are confusing as well. In real time, now if you check with the profile and permission set, open the permission set and open any one permission set. And here if you go to profile now, now the profile is enhanced mode. Enhanced mode means each and every permission it is visible to the user now, right? If you go to here, each and every permission it is visible. Sometimes in real time the view is changed to permission set view. Profile also it is showing same like permission. So how to change the profile view from enhanced view to permission set view. This is not an enhanced view. Means permissions are hiding, right? Once you open that particular component, what type of permissions are available, then only it is visible to the user. Now, if you go to profile, all permissions are visible. Means it is expanded for all permissions. Now, how to change this permission profile view to permission set view? Because of sometimes what happened in real time, profile also it is showing same like permission set view only. That time maybe people are confusing, right? Why it is showing like this? Generally it is showing in expanded view. Let's see how to change. There is a settings called, we have a user management settings. Okay, go to the user management settings here. Go to the user management settings. There is a option called enhanced profile user interface. See here we have enhanced profile user interface. If we are enable this one, if as presently it is disabled, it is disabled means the permissions are visible directly to the user. Suppose I'm going to enable, just enable. So now it is enabled for enhanced profile user interface. Now go to profile and refresh now. See now, profile also it is showing similar, same as permission set view. So this is how we can change the permission profile view same as permission set view. Now we can compare what is difference between permission set and profile, which permissions are not available in permission set. Okay, almost most of the permissions we can enable by using permission set, whatever it is there in profile. But if you check with the system section, in permission set we have only system permissions and service related providers. Now if you go to profile, see now in profile, login hours, login IP ranges, and the session settings, password policies, default experience. So these permissions are missing into the permission set. Maybe sometimes maybe in interview people are asking what type of settings it is not possible to enable login related changes and password policies. It's not possible to change, or it's not possible to enable those permissions using permission set. Okay, so this is how you can check difference between profile and permission set. If you change that profile view as a permission set view, then we can easily compare which permissions are not available in permission set level. Okay, this one. So hope you clear how to change profile view same as permission set. Now I'm going to disable. Now go to again profile and refresh. It will change for expanded view. Okay, this is right. How to change? Go to otherwise setup, man administer and manage users. Under manage users, click on user management settings, and enable profile enhanced and then refresh profile page, and verify. Okay, these are the steps. Hope you clear. So what is object level settings? Now object level permissions are completed. Okay, any questions team? Clear?
Clear, sir.
So what is the object level permissions? Object level security is controlled using profile and permission set and permission set group. Okay, so any question related to object level permissions, then we can say that either permissions or permission set group or profile. You have to think about the question, multiple question. If you are not understanding what they're asking, you can ask multiple times and understand the question, and then you can give the answer. So apart from these three, it's not possible to control object level security in Salesforce. Okay, object level security means object, it is contain everything. Okay, don't confuse. Object level security means, why I mention only object level means object is contain fields, page layouts, record types, object permissions, tab permissions, everything it will comes under object level settings only. Okay, that is the reason. So generally in interview also, what are the security levels it is there in to control the object level means you can say that these 3 points: profile, permission set, and permission set group. Already you know when go for the profile, when go for the permission set, and when go for the permission set group. Okay, these concepts are very important, guys. So security model is very important. Remaining concepts at least you can search in Google, or maybe based on requirement you can directly implement, okay, based on your knowledge or based on your hands-on experience. But security level, these are the default settings, right? If you miss anything, or if you are forgot to enable any permissions, then user is not able to perform, then it will impact to the business as well. Sometimes user required immediately some permissions. If you are forgetting to apply, maybe if you are not assigned proper permissions, then user is not able to perform any activities related to that particular object level, or maybe particular permissions. Okay, right. So the next concept is record level security. Okay, record level security. Record level security is nothing but we are also called as data level security. Data level security. Whatever object level security we are controlled metadata level changes like field permissions, application permissions, what type of data or what type of applications user is going to access, those things we can control for object level security like profile, permission set, and all. Now coming to record level security, it is a data level security. Data means we are going to enter the data, right? We are going to enter the data. That data how we are going to control? See, suppose everyone using internet banking, or maybe example everyone using Flipkart application, or everyone using Amazon application. So if you are open that Flipkart application, whatever orders you placed earlier, or whatever you are going to order in future, or whatever you are going to order present, those orders are visible to you only. It is not visible to others. See, I am also using Flipkart application. You people also using Flipkart application. Everyone using Flipkart application. But when I log into my account, I'm going to see only for my orders. So why I'm not going to access for other orders means that is how Flipkart team provide the data security. Okay. Suppose everyone using Gmail. When I log into my Gmail account, I can access only my emails. I'm not going to access for other user emails. Why? Because that is how they're providing security. Whatever data you are enter or whatever orders you created in Flipkart, that you are only enter the data, right? How many quantities are required? What is your address location, account location? Whatever data you are filling in Flipkart system or Gmail system, that data is visible by you only, not for other users. If it is visible to other users, what will happen? So definitely it will impact for our maybe our some personal details as well, right? So that is the reason, that is how these people are providing security to the customers. So customers also happily creating account to the Gmail or Flipkart based on the requirement, and they're using without any issues or without any complaints. So how we are going to provide that much security in Salesforce also? In same Salesforce account, maybe same Salesforce database using for more than 100 users in real time, or more than 1,000 users in real time. So how they're going to access only their own data, or maybe is subordinate data, or based on maybe requirement they're going to access their team's data. How they're going to access? So that we are going to control by using record level security. What are the concepts we have in record level security means that we are going to discuss. First, third concept is manual sharing, and apex, sorry, sharing settings, sharing settings. That is something like we are also called as sharing rules. Okay, and also we have apex sharing. Apex sharing is, it is a development. At the time of development, I can explain. Now, as of now, you can ignore. And also we have teams. Teams also, we have one of the concept to share the data via Teams as well. And but Teams are available only for limited objects, that to standard objects only. If you want similar kind of functionality in custom object, you can implement. But as of now, Salesforce is enabled only 2 to 3 objects for Teams future. Okay. As per CRM functionality, it is required for only those objects only. Now, one more is view all, that is profile level, view all, and modify all permissions. Okay. And also we have view all data, that is also same, view all data and modify all data, modify all data. So these are the components, or these are the topics we have to control the record level settings. So maybe in real time they're going to enable by using these many options to record level security to control the data visibility. Okay. So now one by one we'll discuss practically. Now I'm going to explain role. Okay, first the concept is role. Okay, before going to discuss with technically, what is role in Salesforce general? Means if you check with any organization, either it is a software industry or maybe hardware industry, or core companies or maybe software companies, every organization they're maintaining own role hierarchies, right? Or a hierarchy structure. Organization hierarchy structure they're maintaining. If you go to college, so college also there is a main is principal, and again HODs and professor, assistant professor, maybe etc. That is how they're going to define the role hierarchy based on the department. If you go to software company, there is a CEO, under CEO CFO, financial related roles, and also director, director, associate director, senior manager, manager, developer, senior developer, something like that. Some of the companies are defined for the role hierarchy. Why they're going to define the role hierarchy? Because of based on role hierarchy, they will assign to the daily activities what they're going to do. Okay, based on the role hierarchy, they're going to assign the work, what kind of work these particular developers or maybe particular persons they're going to do daily basis. Okay, so that is the advantage for role in every organization. In same kind of role hierarchy, how we are going to define in Salesforce? Suppose in Salesforce using for globally they're using for Salesforce application. Maybe APAC region they're having different types of roles. Maybe EMEA region they're using different types of roles. Maybe USA region they're using different types of roles. So what is the advantage for the roles? Simple example I will tell you. Suppose now I'm working on one of the IT company. IT company. My manager is Sam. Just example I'm telling. My manager is Sam, and myself, Raju, and Mohan both are working as a developers. Both are working as a developers. So all are working in same company. Sam is also working same company. Myself and Mohan also working same company. But my role is developer role and Sam is manager role. Why we are defining manager roles are manager and developer role? Sam can see my data. So if I'm going to apply my leaves or maybe anything, it is directly go to the Sam, and Sam can access my data, everything, my fees detail, my salary structure, and my dependent details, everything, whatever details are I'm stored into the IT portal, everything is going to access because of he is my manager. He is able to access my data. In case future any help required, he is going to help. Okay, but I am not able to see the manager data. I'm able to see only for my data. Even I'm not able to see my equal role user data as well. Both are same role, but I'm not able to see the same role data, same role for other person data, and also manager data also I'm not able to see. Why? Because based on the role, the data visibility automatically it is controlled. Okay, suppose if you assign developer role to Sam, access Raju and Mohan data, but Mohan and Raju cannot able to access Sam data. So how this data visibility control means based on the role. Same in Salesforce also. Do you want to control such type of requirements? Then you have to define the roles. Okay. So based on the roles, we can control the data visibility which users want to access the data, or which users not required to access the data. So how we are going to control those kind of things means by using roles. Okay, right. Hope you clear. Why go for the role? See, any concept, first understand why go for the role. Why go for the role? So understand the concept is very, very important, guys. Define the concepts technically, that is easy. So one or two times you can practice, you can get to know how to define role or how to create a role and all, you know. But what is the purpose of creating role? What is the purpose of defining the particular component? That is very, very important. So practically and functionally you have to understand the concept. If you have any doubts, please let me know, so that I will explain more examples, right? Generally role in the Salesforce tell about the structure of any spelling mistake, tell about the structure of, please forgive, structure of your organization data. Okay, and also here the data is visible, the data is visible to the users on role basis role basis. Okay, so how it is visible I will explain later, don't worry. Okay, so you have to report and also who reports to you, that will decide based on role. Okay, based on role. So suppose you are the manager, how many people are reporting to you? So that we can decide based on the roles only. Suppose you are the developer and you are reporting to someone, who is your reportee? How we are going to check? That is based on role only. Based on role we can check with, is the my manager, or based on role we can check, these people are reporting to me, so everything I will take care daily basis, how these people are working, how, what are the approvals you want, what are the approvals you are going to approve, the your subordinates, everything it is decided based on the role only. Okay, we can get to know which people are reporting to you, or which person, which you, sorry, sorry, which people are reporting to you, and also so you're reporting to which person. So everything we can get to know by using roles only. Okay, now next point is role will not control, role will not give any permissions to the user, any permissions. Okay, will not give any permissions. It only tells about the hierarchy. Okay, this is, so why? Because how the role data visible, that is based on OWD, organization wide default permissions. Based on that permissions the data is visible, which user able to access and which user not able to access. So indirectly role also it is control data visibility only, but we are not going to give any permissions. See, suppose user required edit access or user required view access, those kind of permissions it is not possible to control by using role. Just simply we can define the role based on hierarchy what organization follow. Okay, that is. And also what is the API name of the role is, API name of the role is, we can call it as user role. Okay, this is the API name of the object, user role. Sometimes we are referring these roles in development also. Development always we are using API names instead of using label names. Okay, and also what kind of activities we can do? We can create we can create new role, and also we can update role existing role, and also we can delete role if not required, for if not required. Okay, that is also it is possible. Okay, so example, let's see one example how to create a role. create a sample roles, create a roles as mentioned in below. Okay, as mentioned in below. Suppose we are implemented IT company, right? IT company is the organization name. Okay, in that company, I'm going to assign first role is CEO. We can leave it as it is. Already CEO role is present in the system, but if you want, you can enable, okay, any custom role. Now I'm directly use for manager role. Just simply I'm going to create some few things. Okay, one is maybe I'm going to enable director, or maybe SFDC director, SFDC director, and SFDC director under subordinate role is SFDC manager role. Under subordinate is manager or SFDC developer. Okay, developer. This is how we can create a role. And also if you want any other role like SAP director, maybe SAP director means he is going to do SAP related activities. Okay, and SAP manager, and also you are going to enable SAP developer. Okay, like this. And if you want one more hierarchy, like maybe Java Java director, maybe in one company they're maintaining multiple technologies, right? Java manager, and also we have one more called Java developer. So instead of using SFDC and SAP and Java, maybe some people are using for domain names. Domain name means ECAS, maybe Salesforce department, SAP department, maybe SAP CRM department, Java department, something like that. Also, they're going to use. Let's see how to define this role hierarchy. Now, just think like so. Here, SFDC director is the one of the role, and SFDC director subordinates are, who is the subordinate for SFDC director is SFDC manager, SFDC developer. SFDC developer is reporting to SFDC manager. SFDC manager is reporting to SFDC director. Same kind of here. SAP director is the main role, and under SAP director, so there is a two subordinate roles we have. One is SAP manager, SAP subordinate. Okay, now you can think like Java director is the main role, Java manager and developer is the subordinate role. Means Java developer is reporting to Java manager, Java manager is reporting to Java director. So what is the same hierarchy users means? There is a SFDC director, SAP director, Java director. So these are the same hierarchy. Even though same hierarchy, they are not going to access each other data. SFDC director can access only for SFDC manager and developer data. He is not going to access for SAP data or Java data. Okay, that is how roles. That is how role is defined into the Salesforce. That is how data usability is controlled based on the role. Let's see how to define these roles in Salesforce. What is the navigation? Navigation is, I'm going to take few more minutes because of yesterday I didn't cover many topics, right? So let's just straightforward only. Okay, if you want to stop, I will stop. Setup, administer, under administer, manage users, under manage users, roles. Okay, now go to Salesforce now. Go to Salesforce, click on setup now. So under setup, go to manage users. There is a concept called roles. If you go to roles, here some examples also we have territory based roles, how the territories are, how the roles are defined based on the territory also we have. And also if you want to product based, see why we are being territory means territory, this is how people are using for role names like director, sales rep, territory manager, or sales director, regional director. That is how they're using. If you go to product based related, so hardware, software, networking, sales rep, something like that. If you go to company size based means this is how they're using. Okay, so this is just example to understand so how the roles are defined or what are the sample roles generally people are using. So I don't want to see this one. Click on setup roles. So here expand all. Already Salesforce is created some roles already predefined. But if you want, you can use it. Otherwise, you can delete any role, because of we can delete for predefined roles as well. There is no any standard or custom roles. Whatever roles are available, if you want to delete, you can delete as well. No need to use that one. Okay. Now every company. See, this is the Vinolan, right? So this is the organization company. Where it is available in organization details, here we have a organization details. If you go to company profile, go to the company information, see here we have a organization name. If you change the organization name, suppose I'm going to change IT Vinolan company. Okay, it is related to IT company. Just click on save now. Once it is saved, go to the refresh here. It will change the organization name. See here, it will change the organization name. So do you want to change any organization name for role hierarchy, or wherever it is referring organization name, do you want to change that? Where we are going to change, go to the company information and you can change this organization name. Wherever you are referring this organization name, automatically it will change. Okay, right. Now IT Vinolan. So there is what are the roles we have? So in any IT company we have a CEO, CFO, a COO, something like this. It is there. Do you want, you can use this one. Otherwise, leave it as it is. And also, can you delete the role directly? Can you delete the, so suppose I'm going to delete CFO role. Let's see whether it is possible or not. Click on delete. See, it is deleted without any error. Can I delete COO role? Let's see. Click on delete. Is there possibility? Yes, deleted. But can you delete the SVP customer service support? Why? Because this role is having subordinate roles. Okay, previously COO and CFO role, there is no any subordinate roles. We can directly delete those roles. But if any role is contained subordinate roles, or if any roles are contained, or if any roles are reporting to main role, if you want to delete the main role, system is not allowing. So suppose if you are going to delete this SVP role, so it will get that, it will get the message, this role is contain these many subordinates. First you have to delete the subordinate role, and then only we can delete the main role. Okay, so this is the delete functionality. Okay, hope you clear. Note, can we otherwise I'll use, can we delete role in Salesforce? In Salesforce means yes, yes. But if role is, if role is not contain, if role is not contain any subordinate role, then we can delete directly. Then we can delete directly. Directly. Okay. Suppose if role is contain, subordinate role, then first delete subordinate role, and then delete main role. Okay, and then delete main role. Hope you clear delete functionality in role. Okay, now let's see, I'm going to define these roles. Go to the Salesforce. Now think like this reporting to directly IT company. We don't have any CEO or something like that. So directly I'm going to reporting to, and this is the main role. Otherwise you can give like CEO is the main role. Maybe we can give the CEO is main role. Okay, so this is, let's see how to define. Where to define SFDC director? Under CEO role. Why? Because this SFDC director is reporting to whom? CEO. Okay, if reporting to CEO, then where we need to define? Under CEO we need to add the role. Okay, click on role now. So enter SFDC director. So it is created, and click on save and new. I'm going to create one more role. What is that? SAP director. SAP director. Okay. Now select save and new. Again one more role is Java director. Why I'm going to use Java director, SAP director directly reporting to CEO means these three people are reporting to CEO only. SFDC director is reporting to CEO, SAP director is reporting to CEO, Java director is reporting to CEO. Okay. So now if you go to the role now, if you go to the roles, so now see here, CEO under CEO, there is a three roles are created. Java director, SAP director, SFD. These three users are reporting to whom? CEO. Now we want to create SFDC manager. Where we are going to create SFDC manager? Tell me. Where we are going to create? Under SFDC director. Okay. If you create under SF, why? Because SFDC manager is reporting to SFDC director. That is how step by step you have to define the roles. Click on SFDC director and select the SFDC manager, save. Now again go to the role, go to see SFDC manager. Now I'm going to create one more SFDC developer. Where we need to create a SFDC developer? Under manager. Why? Because SFDC developer is reporting to manager, manager is reporting to director. Click on under add role so that we can create a SFDC developer. Save now. So this is how we can define the roles in Salesforce. Now same story. If you go to add role as SAP director, we can give SAP manager. Save and new. Save and new. Now I'm going to create SAP developer. SAP developer is reporting to whom? Not SAP director. It is reporting to remove this. It's not possible to remove. Okay, save and new. Now create one more. What is that? Java manager. Java manager is reporting to whom? Select the reporting details. Java director. Okay, this is the reports to whom. Save and new. Again, we are going to create Java Java developer. Java developer is reporting to whom? Java manager. Save now. That's it. Go to the roles. Now we can check that this is how we can define the role hierarchy. So this is our IT company role hierarchy. Okay. So each department I have defined different types of role hierarchy. So now Java developer reporting to Java manager, manager is reporting to director. Similar kind of SAP and SFDC. Hope you clear how to create role, how to define the role based on role hierarchy, and how to delete the role. Okay. Suppose if you want to change the role hierarchy, now click on edit and you can change whatever you want here. Okay, that also it is possible. Okay, so we can edit the existing role and we can delete the role if the role is not contain any subordinate, and also we can create a new role. Okay, hope you clear how to define the role. Any questions? Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now how to assign the role, that we'll discuss tomorrow, because of I need to create some two users in tomorrow, platform users, so that we can assign at least SFDC developer one user, SFDC manager one user, so that based on this SFDC developer and manager we can check all record level permissions. Okay, right. I will give some assignment. You can define the roles. Assignment is created below roles and update as mentioned below. Okay, so what is the role? Now you can call it as organization name. Do you want, you can change, and later we can change also. Organization name is AEC college. We can give any college name. This is my college. And also role is, main role is principal. Principal is the main role. Okay, under principal, so there is a HOD triple E one role, and also under HOD triple E there is a HOD professor role. Professor spelling is correct. whatever. Okay. So under HOD professor, there is a HOD triple E assistant professor. Assistant professor. Okay. So here you can use HOD triple E. Just simply we can use professor like this. So this is how we can define. Same role hierarchy. Same role hierarchy we can define. We can define CS PCE department. Okay. PCE professor, PCE assistant professor like this. And the same similar kind of role hierarchy we can define CSC. Okay. CSC like this. So similar kind of role we can define IT. IT. Okay, can you do this? Okay, so this is the requirement. So you can define roles according to this one. Just you can create a role and you can define the role. Okay, and also one more assignment is delete all predefined roles and roles. Okay, in Salesforce. And also keep CEO. Okay, anyway you are going to keep it that CEO role. Okay, so this is one more assignment. Only these roles and these roles only we want to see only for these roles whatever there in my notes. Remaining all roles you can delete in Salesforce. Okay, so that we can understand how to create a role based on hierarchy, how to delete the role also you can understand. Okay, right, clear? Can you do this?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah, this is the assignment 1 and assignment 2. Okay, tomorrow we'll start with OWD. Okay, so before going to check with OWD, first I'm going to create a user and how to assign role to the user, that and all we'll discuss. Once it is completed, we'll go for directly OWD. Okay, right. Security model is easy, right? Anyone is facing any difficulties? Are you guys are following me or I'm going fast or something? Please let me know. Okay. By listening, these are easy, but while practicing, maybe you get doubts. But don't worry, I will be here. If you have any doubts, please let me know. And also, you guys are think like some more examples, guys. Okay, so you know what medical rep is doing, right? In your local areas, also some medical reps are working. So that is actual territory based on territory management only they will work. But maybe that I'm going to explain. Don't worry how the territory is working and all. But we don't have standard territory structure here. Maybe if you want, that is the paid version. I think so. Maybe I'll check that one as well. Okay, right. Have a great day, guys. We'll meet tomorrow.